Hello and welcome to this week's MSAB Monday. I'm Adam Furman. We're visiting XAMN Pro today and we're going to take a look beyond the mainstream applications. So by now you will know that XRY and XAMN does a great job of decoding the mainstream apps. So for example, WhatsApp, Signal, Telegram. But there is other data that exists that can assist your investigations. And these could be if you're wanting to look for granular usage or whether or not an application was launched. And we've seen this on iOS through the Knowledge C and Biomes, for example, but I wanted to bring your attention to some that can exist on Samsung. And this is a huge thank you and a shout out to Mattia Epifani, who regularly blogs, and as part of his blog, he's recently asked for a call to forensic research on some Samsung Android artifacts. And one of the ones I wanted to look at was this packagepredictions.db. And you can see Mattia tells us exactly where to find that, and he highlights that the table sample could be of interest, and he indicates at the time the app was launched, the activity name, screen orientation, and some other data could be useful. So he's calling out to fellow forensic examiners to have a look at it, and let's get testing. So how can XAMN Pro assist you with that? Of course, we can navigate to the file tree and we can find that database. We can then open this in a new tab, just as I've done here, and just a reminder to do that, we press the three dots, show in a new tab. And when we go to that new tab, we can then select the table that Mattia has suggested. We could of course have a look around the other tables. There may be other useful data. But if we just concentrate on this first table, we can see indeed there is a lot of useful information. And it looks like, and because the database is called predictions, it's going to be the UI trying to remember and suggest what applications we might go between. So for example, we could go from messaging to pictures and etc, etc. But it does hold a wealth of good information. We're seeing the version of the package that's running, the launch time, the consume time. So I guess that is going to be how long we were in that application for. And we can get the previous 1, 2, 3. So if we've got a user flicking between apps, hopefully with some testing and validation, of course, we'll be able to prove that. In XAMN, we can manually map this data, so we can then look at it in regular XAMN, or of course, we could just right-click from File Tree and export that data and choose another forensic method to analyze the data. We hope that this has been a good reminder that there is always data that is unparsed that could assist in your forensic investigations. We hope that you'll join us again soon for another MSAB Monday. Thank you.